Well, with 2023 going off to a incredibly awful start for us motorsport fans, I think I should honour Ken Block by sending this, the '08 Subaru Impreza, the car that really introduced me to Ken Block and what solidified my love for rallying and being a Subaru fan. It was this that really did help that. So I think you probably would expect me to send it up for Jimmy Kaido, and there's possibly a few of you as well that would hope that I would do it. So here we are. Welcome to another edition of King of the Mountain on Forza Motorsport 4, and yep, I think it's good. I think now is definitely a time I should send this Subaru in honour of Ken Block. I am hoping that this car has good things for it. Ever since really I watched Ken Block do Gymkhana with this Subaru, and actually been able to play as him in Dirt 2 and use his livery on this Impreza in Dirt 2 as well. Yeah, I absolutely love this car. I really do love this Subaru, so yeah, I will absolutely use it. My question is, do I still have a design for... I've got Pastrana. I do. Oh, I'm putting that on. I'm absolutely putting that on. I don't know how accurate it is because delivery is 10-year-old, so it probably mightn't be accurate whatsoever, because younger me wouldn't really care about attention detail. No, it's not the most accurate thing in the world. Oh well, I mean, to be honest, you know, it's for Ken Block. I'm sure it'll be. I'm sure we'd be fine. So let's put on type 255s all around. Alright, okay, that's not too bad. I can. Oh, there is actually body kit options on this. I do remember we could actually customize this Subaru. No, I'm actually not going to put on that. I would love to run that wing, but I can't. I need all the grip I can get, so I'm going to put on the race rear wing. I think the DC logos have a little bit of clipping problems in those sections there, so I think I'm going to put on that rear bumper. Side skirts I could put on, but I'm not going to, and the bonnet I can put on as well, but I think it ruins the stripes a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to leave them off. Right, okay, let's put on a diff, let's get on some brakes, put on some nice suspension, roll bars, and of course let's remove all of this weight. £2,700 to be at the minute. Right, okay, that's not the worst, I will admit. We are able to take off a lot more when we're putting on all this stuff like the turbos, the exhausts and whatnot. Right, okay, we're not... Actually, that's a question. Is there... I mean, to be honest, I did put a fair amount of power into it. I think it probably will be a lighter engine. Putting in the touring car Impreza engine. Oh, that's what it is. I would... Oh. Okay. Well, I wouldn't be able to put it in anyway, because I think this car will actually hit the top of S-Class with just its standard engine. But that is... I like that a lot. Okay. Right, okay. So, what can I put in? I can put on a better turbo. I don't really want to go... I kind of do want to put on a better turbo because big turbos, but it adds a weight, but it does add a lot of torque as well. What is it? I mean, to be honest, we're not... yeah, you know what? We'll go for it. I don't think turbo lag is going to be the biggest concern I'm going to have. What am I going to... Oh, so I can put on cams... What's that? 535. If I put on... Alright, okay, so the cams will get me more power by about 2. But I will get a lot less torque. No, I'm going to go for this. Alright, I'm going to go for this. Right, okay, so now the question is... Because obviously the standing gearbox is still in. Oh, okay, I can't put on a transmission. Although I can I know I use manual with clutch, and I have ever since with this series, so I can put that on. Or do I want to remove weight? I could probably remove... I think I'm better off removing weight. I think I am. So that is £28 for 2 PI. What are the wheels saying? If I just go straight for these Volk ones... Ah, damn it. Oh, they would be perfect, but I'm 1 PI over. I think they are... I don't know if these are the actual rims. I can't remember exactly, but they would be ideal. But they remove a lot of weight. Can I get something close? That's the point. I need to... any of these... Ooh! You are £40 for 2 PI. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna do that. £40. I could put on dub wheels. The answer to that is no. Right, okay. What wheels look nice? No. They're 33. I can go lighter. They're 30. They're like back when wheels actually did have a lot of different weight rather than just the standard sets of what 3 or whatever it was. They're 37. I think it was £40 I could get away. Was it 40? I could get away with. I think it was. What's that? 37. Oh, bloody hell. You know what? BBS because these are Subaru wheels. 46 I can't get away with. Yeah, it was 40. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you can go on. Okay, so that is that's actually really good call. Can I beat... No. Ah, that's a shame. But that is a lot of weight to be taken off with the wheels. 40 odd pounds. Well, there we go. That is the Subaru build. We're looking at 533 horsepower, 585 foot-pounds of torque. So we've got pretty good torque, decent power. We are under £2,700 with 2692. So, yeah, that's, you know what? Pretty damn good. Yeah, I do apologise that the livery is not the most accurate thing in the world, but it's the best I got. I can't download a better one. The storefront's down. Has been for ages. So, that's the Impreza build. Stats-wise, it does seem to be pretty good. But how is the... What's the benchmark saying? Let's have a look. 0 to 60 is 2.9. The 0 to 100 is 6.3. Alright, okay, so we are... That's pretty good. I will admit, that's pretty good 0 to 100. And sub 3 seconds 0 to 60. That's always what I'd like to say. Top speed, doesn't really matter. Braking distance, 109 foot, 276. Alright, okay, pretty good braking. The lateral Gs, it is over 1. That's a good start. It does get worse as speed goes up. We do get lower lateral Gs, but I think, to be honest, we expect that a lot from four-wheel drive cars. Because, well, they're more notorious to understeer compared to rear-wheel drive cars, so their lateral Gs tend to increase. But, you know, excuse me, I think this has actually got a really good chance of going well. I really do think. Good power, good torque. Well, there's only one way to find out, is there? Let's send it up for Jimmy Kaido. Please be good. For everyone, really. So here we are at the base of Fujimi Kaido, going to have 3 attempts to get this Subaru up the new hill climb as quick as possible. The current leader is the Mitsubishi Evo 6. I have absolutely zero idea where the Subaru's going to place, because I don't think this is one of the stronger Subarus. I think the older Legacy is a lot better than this car. I really don't know where it's going to position. I think it's going to be around the Peugeot... no. Right, okay. Volvo S60 pace. I think it's going to be sort of around the high 433s, low 34s. I could be completely wrong, and I hope I am. I hope it's quicker. But that's where I'm going to base it there, is that 4-minute 30... sort of that 434 area. So, let's see what this is like. Gonna have 3 runs. Let's start run 1 now. So we don't bog down at the start. That's actually, well, to put it nicely, that is a good start. That we don't bog down. That is signs that we've got a nice gearbox, shall we say. Well, at least for the start anyway. Let's see what it is like though when it tackles the rest of Fujimi. Okay, I was actually probably a little bit too slow. around that corner, but I got really, really close to the wall there. That was very risky. 101 miles an hour over the red crest. That is some serious pace. That is good stuff to know. So if we're looking at that, then we're looking at a car with some serious acceleration. I think I managed to get that corner very good, but that is some good acceleration if the Subaru's doing 101 miles an hour. Fair few of them, you know, struggle to sort of get up to that 100 mile an hour mark, and this is surpassing it. I mean, yeah, sure, it's 1 mile an hour, but, you know, you can take whatever, especially when we're in time trial situations. It doesn't matter if you are 1 mile an hour quicker. Time saved is time saved. I got that corner, I got the left-hander there a little bit wrong though. I think that time saved has now completely gone. Let's get that right-hander a little bit better. Right, okay, so from initial judgments, as expected, there's going to be a fair amount of understeer. You know, the lateral G's at the higher speed does decrease. But, you know, that's the same with all four-wheel drive cars. A lot of them are more understeery compared to a lot of the rear-wheel drive cars. But, you know, all the four-wheel drive cars really have their different levels of understeer. This car's 255s actually is helping it out a little bit. I've definitely, even some of the faster cars like the Lancia Delta, for instance. Yeah, sure, this Subaru is heavier. I think running a little bit less power as well, or something similar. You know, this is a lot nicer to get through the corners than that Lancia Delta, but the Delta just had so much acceleration that its understeer was sort of just cancelled out a little bit and almost got to the, well, I think it would actually surpass the levels of the 22B. The 22B was pretty much one of the top three, was the best driving car for me, at least in my opinion. I think it drove a lot better than that Evo 6, but the Evo 6 was just phenomenally fast. This Impreza though is seriously impressive. Just got to be a little bit more cautious with that understeer. You know, like I said, the 22B I do think is a lot more planted than this. The back end as well, it's not like it's very, very loose, which is a good thing. However, it doesn't take much to get it loose. I think I'm trying to be a little bit too aggressive, trying to get onto that power, which does cause problems, especially with the front end that hasn't got the most amount of turning anyway. So it leads me to think, well, it suggests that the Subaru doesn't quite have as much handling as would probably be, well, I'll say ideal. I mean, for obvious reasons, but, you know, it could be a lot worse. I think that's the main takeaway with this, is it could be a hell of a lot worse to drive. So, you know, there is that. We're actually not too bad out of that hairpin. I did get it a little bit wrong. Let's use all of that torque, though, to pull it up this uphill straight. Let's hope we can get some good speed here. 131 miles an hour. We are looking at actually really good straight line speed with this Subaru, which is very good to know, to be honest. That is very, very good to see. That this has got good straight line speed. I didn't pay attention to what speed we actually did at sort of the other points that I use as a speed reference. I completely didn't pay attention other than the uphill straight. Oh, I clipped the wall on the inside there. That's possibly gonna cost a little bit of time. Holy crap! That is insanely good! First run, we are looking at a 431 dead! That's run 1! Okay, that has put a lot of pressure on me because that is exactly 3/10 off the 22B. Okay. I didn't think it would be this close. Well, you've proven me wrong a lot, Subaru. This is insane. Okay. Oh, I don't really know if there was more time to game. Because that was from the looks of things, well, it felt like an incredibly good run. That's the main thing. That felt like a very, very good run. There's got to be a little bit of time. I don't know where I'm going to find it, but I'm going to have to find it if we're 3/10 off the 22B. Okay, so we are potentially looking at a new contender to the top 3, which is going to be absolutely wonderful, and I think a good, what's it, farewell. Well, not really farewell. I'm trying to think of the term, and I'm forgetting the term. I think I'll probably edit it post. Tribute. I'll go with that. Yeah, a good tribute for this car being able to get into the top 3 compared to some seriously quick machines for Jimmy Kaido, especially in the 4-wheel drive category. Oh, come on now. I mean, to be honest, I would be curious what the Rossi in Q1 would be like. If it was that quick, rear-wheel drive, what the hell would the car be like if it was 4-wheel drive? I don't know if it would be quite as good. Well, I mean, to be honest, I say that. The 4-wheel drive cars, even some of the lower end ones, have been faster than the top end rear wheel drive cars. I got that corner. All forms of wrong. That's not good. I'm too busy trying to deliberate on what some of the 4-wheel drive, swap rear wheel drive, mid-engine rear wheel drive cars would be like. Basically, I'm trying to think of how quick would the 4-wheel drive Rossi in Q1 be. I don't know if it would quite compete with the Evo 6, but I mean, to be honest, it might. It might even beat the Ford. It might beat the Ford RS200. To be honest, it might be that sort of similar pace. I don't know, but let's not deliberate on that. Let's deliberate on trying to get this Subaru up as quick as possible. I got a little bit wrong through there. Up towards the river chicane. Keep the foot flat. It was all right through there. 131 miles an hour. Alright, okay. Again, looking at good speed, good straight line speed. Okay, let's hit these apexes nicely. Go wide and then tuck it in. Leave it in. Third gear. Get on that power. Yeah, just a little bit of oversteer. However, it's only a little bit of oversteer. It is not a catastrophic amount. Ooh, I went actually quite aggressive in there, turning in very early. I did manage to get away with it, but I don't know if that was really the fastest line. Absolutely trying to just throw this Subaru into that very quick right-hander there over the crest. I'm not too sure if that was really the smart call. Let's get through this left-hander that causes many problems with this Subaru. I did feel the car bottom out a little bit, I will admit that. However, it really didn't seem to affect the car too much, so that is good. Around the waterfall car park, getting quite aggressive with the power there. But it did feel like it could take that little bit of aggression. Let's just get it around there, kicking up a lot of dust. Being really close to the inside of the corners, just kissing the apexes. I mean, to be honest, it is a Subaru. It is, these are very notorious for kicking up a lot of dust. So, there is that. Ooh, I mean, to be honest, that understeer through that section, I think actually helped. With just dragging that car wide so I could get on that power. Well, keep the power on. Actually, for a little bit, well, keep a little bit more power on for a little bit longer. Oh, it didn't get that corner quite so well, I will admit, going quite wide. But, it is seeming to be, I don't think it's going to be quite as quick as run 1, but I'm not going to say it has been an absolutely dreadful run. I don't think that's been true in the slightest. Getting close to the guardrails there, the final 10% now. Let's try and do something good here. Can we go quicker than the 431 dead? I mean, a bang on 431, that's the main thing as well. Okay, just a little bit of oversteer. I'm going to put it into second gear, try and use the back end, getting the back end loose a little bit, try and get that car around the corner. Just a final corner to go. We're going fast. Holy shit, we have gone very quick. A 4 minutes 30.449. It's beaten the 22B, and that is a notoriously quick car. Oh my god. I don't think I'm going to find 1.2 seconds. I really do not think I'm going to find 1.2 seconds. I think the magic of Chem Block is being channeled into this Subaru, because that is insane. That is absolutely insane. Right, okay, come on now. One more attempt. Do everyone proud, Subaru. I know all the pressure's on me. It's not really going to be the car's fault. Not all the time. But, you know, it's going to be me that has really got to push this car to the absolute limits. Can I get a sub 4 minutes 30 in this Subaru? I really don't know, but, you know, I've absolutely got to go for it now. Right, okay, come on. Let's try and get it nicely through here. Get a little bit ease on the power. Gonna see if I could straight line this entire section. 100 miles an hour over the red crest. So, you know, that's actually, it is very damn good. Oh, quite aggressive on the power there. Hanging it very close to the guardrails, but not hitting it. You know, so that is a good thing. Keeping the car in nice, clean condition. A little bit dusty, but, you know, that will wash off. Right, okay, come on. Let's get it round there. No real problems there. Over the first of the right-hander crest. Let's get it over this left-hander. Very, very close to the guardrail. Millimeters to spare against the guardrail there. Let's get you slowed down a little bit better for this hairpin. That's more like it. Right, okay, come on now. Let's get it over the... Let's get it round these hairpins. Get it nicely through there. Right, okay, come on now. Let's get you up towards the 4 hairpins now for the final time. Getting nice and close towards the apex there. Right, okay, come on. Close to the guardrails. I don't really think it is probably the quicker line, but, you know, I am going all out offensive now with this Subaru, trying to save whatever time I can, hoping that the lines I take are actually the correct lines. Okay, the 4 hairpins there felt very, very good. So, you know, there is that. Right, okay, come on. Little bit of understeer through there. And there we go, nicely through the river chicane. I did lift a little bit, I will admit, onto the entrance to it. However, it kind of didn't feel like it affected the Subaru too much. We got actually a really nice line through it and carry good speed. I think I saw 131 miles an hour at the makeshift speed trap, so that is very good. Again, going to be a little bit aggressive. It didn't quite work this time. I will admit, did not hit the apex quite so well. Hit the wall on the outside, but it was only a mere tap. So the good thing is that, well, it was light enough to get away with not dirtying the lap. So that is good news for me. That, you know, it wasn't a heavy hit, so I might not have lost a ridiculous amount of time. Let's get it close to the apexes now. Come on, Warful car park for the final time. Nicely done through there. Come on. We are getting close to the end of the run now. I think I've messed our corner a little bit. We are at the final 30% now. Come on. Come on, Subaru. You have done seriously, seriously well. Proving me wrong, bloody hell, as well. So come on, let's end this strong. Let's end this very, very strong. Come on, we are getting close now. Let's get this transitional section correct, catching up many cars. Just got to be a little bit careful. The back end stepping out, going just a little bit of a lazy drift there. However, you know, thankfully it managed to keep it out the walls, and the Subaru sort of did handle that section actually really nicely, using all of that torque, all of that power. Get it up this uphill straight for the final time. Come on, 131. I saw it flash there. I'm gonna try and slow it down though. Get it through this entire section. Oh, come on now. We are getting there. Just a few more corners to go. This run has felt good. I won't say it's the best run. I think there's definitely been a few mistakes. However, I don't know if it'll be quite as quick as run 2. I don't think so. Oh, I've clipped the wall on the inside. I don't think it's going to be a sub 30. We are not going to be there. It has been a sub 31 though. A 4 minutes 30.8. Well, I think that has been a very strong end to the Subaru. That is a seriously impressive time. That 4 minutes 30.4 is something absolutely remarkable. I mean, even that final run with a 4 minutes 30.8, again, that would be something absolutely remarkable. So, let's put that time on the leaderboard and see where it's positioned itself. I mean, I think I've already said earlier on in the run, so you already know, but that was absolutely incredible. That was absolutely incredible. So, the 08 Impreza has found itself in second place. That was absolutely remarkable. I really didn't think that this 08 Impreza was actually that strong, and I didn't think it would actually be able to get itself all the way up into the top 2. You know, I thought the 22B would be just that little bit too quick for this. But I was wrong. I was really, really wrong. I will admit, the 22B did drive nicer, but I think with this Impreza, I think I basically managed to get the correct lines and absolutely push this car to the limits. And it was an absolute joy to drive. Thank you, Ken Block, for, well, basically everything you've done. For, you know, being a massive, you know, just a massive joy to actually watch. I think that's the main thing, is that, you know, people that were lucky enough to talk to him just realised that just how solid of a man he was, and then just watching all of his Gymkhana stuff was just nothing but impressive. So, yeah, just thank you for the entertainment. So, you know, I think that's what it is. However, I'm going to call it there for a video. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope that this was satisfactory as a memorial to Ken. If you want to suggest another vehicle to head up for Jimmy Kaido, then please feel free. Leave it in the comments. If you want to join my Discord, there'll be a link in the description to say hello to me. It's your call. However, that's it from me. Take care, and ciao for now. And rest in peace, Ken Block.